My internship story is one of personal growth and persistence. Looking back on it all, I began this journey long before it officially started. I first had to do my research and really look for an internship that would be perfect for me. And to be honest, when I applied for my internship, I didn't even think I had a chance. It seemed too perfect, too good to be true. It was on campus and related to both my academic and personal interests. Despite my doubts, it worked out in my favor, and I was picked as one of the social media interns for the Department of Human Development. Going into my internship, I felt kind of lost at first. The other interns I encountered on the first day already had experience from the semester before. Since the Department of Human Development was just getting started with the social media program, my internship partner and I had to start from the ground up. So basically, the first few months or so was the slow process of picking up on all the technical terms and subtleties of social media. Our first step in the process was research, so it was really hard to visualize and actually be excited about what our final steps would be. We began compiling information from the department about what their goals were and how they would eventually want to be represented through social media. At certain times throughout the process, I felt pretty stuck and began wondering if I was the right person for the position. The research and all the different components of social media began to feel overwhelming. My internship partner and I also began feeling frustrated because it was hard to have open dialogue with the faculty when everyone was so busy. Because I'm someone who takes responsibility seriously, I wanted to do the best job I could, but questioned if I was really doing it adequately. At the same time that I was doing my internship, I had the opportunity of being the public relations officer of the Sociology Student Association on campus. This was perfect for me as it connected to my major and also complemented and reinforced the skills that I had been building in my internship. As overwhelmed as I was, the turning point in my internship for me came a few weeks before spring break. I had a sit down talk with my internship advisor, Jen, and she assured me that I was doing my job well. She actually helped me the whole way and acknowledged how hard it was to kickstart this process that I was beginning. With her words of affirmation, I finally felt like maybe I was the right candidate for this position, and I felt more motivated and eager than ever. My internship partner Brianna was just as helpful the whole way. We really worked together and got through each obstacle that we encountered. So then, as we were planning for our first week of posting and actually setting up the social media profiles, I felt the sudden wave of excitement. Finally, our vision and our research would turn into a product, and I could feel the excitement and passion growing within me. I think it was even showing on my face at one point, because Jen commented on how happy she was to see me so excited, and all I was doing at that moment was putting together our first post. At this point, I had gotten through the initial nitty-gritty work and finally had the freedom to put media together and use my imagination. To create visuals and social media posts that would go on our new profiles for the students and the whole department to see was an incredible feeling. And honestly, things only went up from there. The first week of posting flew by because I was so invested in checking in our profiles every day. The social media we created and the posts began gaining traction, and it was amazing to see the progress every week. Even gaining one follower made a difference, and engagement from students was going up too. For instance, I ended up being in charge of running the Instagram, and I saw comments on there right away, from students wanting to know more and asking us individual questions, which was pretty exciting. This is what I had always been curious about before going into this internship, being the one behind the screen or the profile. The primary goal I set up for myself in the very beginning of the semester was basically to just become more knowledgeable of the Department of Human Development itself. I also really wanted to know more about the College of Liberal Arts, because that's the college that I'm a part of. And in the end, I think I really achieved this goal. I went to different events, and I communicated and I bonded with different faculty, which really helped me to achieve this goal. At the end of the day, I know that even when I leave this internship, my footprint will be left, and I'm so grateful I got the opportunity to work for the Department of Human Development. With all of the work that I put into my internship, I in turn gained valuable skills and experience that I can take with me into the next chapter of my life.